So what is going on, people? Welcome to episode 46 of the Peterborough United Career Mode here on FIFA 23. I hope you're doing well. And well, today we take on the month of September. We have 3 games for you if we look at the calendar. We start with a home game against Chelsea before trip to Leicester. And then we finish the month with a game against Brighton. Actually, if we just recap what happened towards the last episode, obviously we started the season with that fantastic win. We then drew 2-2 against Southampton, and that was a game thrown away, really. Last minute goal that we could have easily avoided. We lost 2-0 in the Carabao Cup to Brentford, and then a 3-1 defeat to Liverpool. We were in that game for a long spell, but in the last sort of 15 minutes, just got away from us. Yeah, we've loaned out everyone. I'm going back in for left backs. I've kind of gauged what like the lowest wages I can get away with now is in the Premier League. It's about 30 grand, which is obviously pretty much double what we're currently paying our highest paid player, but so is the way apparently with Premier League wages. Everyone expects an absolute fortune. This is our side. Some nice growth in there. Elias is back up to 80, Estrada 81, Nezovic has grown, Zabani up to 81, Gomez 79, so yeah, we're looking good. If we have a look at the standings, we currently sit 7th. So not the worst start to the league. Obviously, you know, we are only 3 games in. Newcastle, the only team to win all 3 of their games. But we've won 1, drawn 1, lost 1 at the moment. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Brighton in 10th, Leicester up in 5th. And today's first opponents, Chelsea, have not won a game yet this season. What's the betting they beat us in this first game? If you are looking forward to this episode, pop a like on there for me. I can't remember whether I've said that already. But at this point, who knows? Anyway, Chelsea is first. This is the Chelsea lineup then for this first game of the episode. Szczesny in goal. Back 5. Frimpong, Stones, Chalobah, Inacio and Chilwell. 2 in midfield of Mount and Kante. Front 3, Pulisic, Lukaku and Sterling. So plenty of Chelsea originals in there actually. James, Havertz, Colwill on the bench as well. New additions mainly at the back. We of course are playing our regular lineup. We are still on Ultimate. I think I'm gonna, unless the season completely gets away from us, I think we're gonna sort of maintain Ultimate. We've shown so far that actually even against Liverpool we were fairly, you know, not outclassed, but it wasn't the easiest, but we're not completely being blown out by teams yet. But of course, that could well change. But at this playing at this level on this difficulty, Turkey gone to Brentford from Napoli. Yeah, teams move the ball about so quickly. Sometimes it's just hard to even get near them. We didn't know Gomez didn't get near. We didn't really see that with Fulham. But then, of course, they were at our level last season, so it's over to Pulisic, and he has absolutely rifled that one past Dan Bentley. Not really a lot that we can do about that one. Interesting celebration. Not to say that I've seen that one. Oh, he's got right, okay. I noticed the tattoo on his arm. Fair enough, but yeah, not really a lot we could do about that. And Chelsea have knocked the ball around superbly well in this game so far. So yeah, Jesus, that was a fairly simple pass. And it could be Josh Knight. Garner has got behind. Garner, it's a finish. It's a lovely finish past Szczesny, and we are back level. Really well worked goal from us, and given the time and the space, we were able to pick apart this Chelsea defence. Josh Knight just about managed to release Garner, who showed good strength to keep that ahead of John Stones. Knight bursting through from midfield, making the difference, giving us the man extra over the centre-back. And we have made this game 1 apiece. Koulibaly, oh, just a heavy touch. And that allowed Inacio to come forward. Oh, can we... I wanted to switch player to Gomez because that's the person that was running towards the ball and he was going to be closest to the ball. But no, instead it's changed it to Edwards, if I'd have got Gomez in control, I could quite easily have got him in front of that and stopped Sterling scoring. But it's changed there, yeah. And you just see that's when I'm trying to come across, Zabani just runs this way. There you go. Why is it not changed it to Gomez, who's closest to the ball? That is one thing that I will never understand with FIFA. When you're trying to, when I change player, I want to change player to the person who's closest to the ball. Chelsea have scored, thanks to FIFA doing me in. Night. Good turn actually. And Koulibaly is in behind, and Koulibaly will level this one, and that was a fairly easy goal again. Chelsea not too solid defensively, it must be said, but Josh Knight again, I think that's the second assist for him in this game. But Koulibaly working himself some space, lovely little readjustment from Knight, and it buys him the space. I thought Koulibaly was going to take too long to get that strike off, but thankfully he was able to, and he tucks it into the corner. Seems like neither defence is really on top of their game in this one. Garner, Knight. Oh, he's carried that long. Big touch from Lukaku, and he's trying to get away from his man. Oh, it's a lovely 1-2. And Lukaku has buried that. Oh, we just can't handle them going forward. Really good 1-2. Edwards just can't deal with it, and Lukaku has absolutely smashed that one into the corner. What a first half this has been. 5 goals, and unfortunately we're on the wrong side of it. Oh, come on, man. Pulisic rifles that one against the bar, but making a change of our own. Koulibaly coming on, and coming off, sorry, Sigurdsson the man coming on. Hopefully he's a little bit better with the ball at his feet, Sigurdsson, so I'm hoping with passes like that, get in, that passes like that will be a little bit better in those areas that Koulibaly wasn't quite holding the ball. And that was just a normal A pass, but a lovely turn from Garner. I thought I'd run across enough to allow Stones to get the foot in, but he didn't. And Garner across the keeper has round the bottom corner, and we have drawn level again. It's 3-3 against Chelsea. What a performance. What a game. And Havertz has burst past his man here. Oh, he's got it into Pulisic. And that's a lovely save. It's near post from Bentley. Tried to get the man across to stop the shot, but Bentley there, thankfully, is able... Oh, committed far too much with Knight. Edwards has the strike, and again, Bentley's the one that makes the save. Ignacio playing it around nicely. We get the block in. It's fallen to Lukaku. He's had the save again from Bentley. A bit more straightforward, but he did have to still parry it for a corner. Oh, we pick up the ball, and then he blows the whistle. What a game. 3-3 to start this episode. My word, what a game of football that is. Thankfully, we didn't lose to Chelsea, so their winless start to the season goes on. But, I mean, look at that. Even in possession, but look at those shots. Chelsea definitely will feel hard done by that they didn't win. But we've just about managed to cope with that. It's on to Leicester next. So our host, Leicester, line up like this. Everson in goal. Gil, Kanate and Dicker, and Gertruda at the back, with Tomine in the base of midfield. Nico Williams, Brozovic, Jorginho and Marquinhos, with Jorginho, Rutter sat up top. I was a little distracted on my phone. Rabiot on the bench there. Very solid option. We line up as we always do. But a lot of... I don't think there were any new or old players, actually, for Leicester in that. Everson, of course. But they're all, yeah, new players. Even Dewsbury Hall is there as well, and Ndidi. But Rabiot's down to 81. I thought he'd be higher rated than that. But certainly a very capable team. But, yeah, just Everson left of the originals. But Leicester started the season well. They are in the European spots, I believe, so far this season. So it's not going to be an easy game. We are playing in our lovely green kit as well, as Rutter goes a little bit mad for that one. Burrows need the defender to come across, and that is exactly what he's done. And Garner, oh my word, what a finish from Joseph Garner to start this game off. Woo, jeez. I debated whether to go further in, you know, but Dicker just came across and I thought he might get to him, you know, so I better pull the trigger. And well, a strike like that, Everson couldn't get near it. The sun's shining on Joseph Garner. The sun shining on Peterborough United so far this afternoon. An early 1-0 lead it is. And now we've got some defending to do. Nico Williams tries to sidestep Burrows. One more. Oh, and it's a good save from Bentley. And the face is in the way. But still the shot gets past. Ooh, and we will get that one away with Zabani. Thank you very much. And Elias looking to lead the counter-attack from the corner just like he always did. And he's managed to actually get away from his man a bit there, you know. We'll play this one into Koulibaly. We're going to have to go for the strike. Oh, my word. Can we get on that? We can indeed. Garner has got on the end of it. This great ambition. And the ambition has paid off because he's doubled our lead. There was a man far side. I'm thinking Victor Gomez. He's there. He's running. He doesn't care. And I didn't think I'd be able to get it over to him with Koulibaly. But one of those rare instances where the keeper has made the save and the ball's gone up in the air, but it's not gone directly up in the air so he can stand up and just catch it without tackle. It's diverted in the air to allow the players underneath to actually fight for the ball. And it's come out in our favour. And that's come out in our favour as well. And Koulibaly... Oh, come on. The defenders played that so well. I was just waiting for him to commit to slide in Joseph Garner. But as it is, he's stayed with him. And it's really good defending, actually. Because it's made me look foolish. But we managed to deal with that one quite nicely defensively. And Bentley will just pass this one out, I think. And there we go. A very good first half. Knight. Koulibaly. Ball through there for Garner if we want it. Can he get away from his man? He can. Garner with the strike. Oh, and he forces the save. Again from Everson. Certainly keeping him busy as... Oh, okay. Substitution is being made. Don't mind us, Leicester. Just trying to take a corner. Oh, there's Everson underneath that to collect it. But into the final 10 minutes. Leicester still 2 goals down. Everson holding on to the ball for that long. It isn't going to help them as they try and recover. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet. And we will do indeed. 2-0. Really good away performance. Our first clean sheet of the season. And remember, clean sheets count towards one of our objectives this season. So away from home... I know obviously Leicester relegated in real life, but they've had a really good start to this season in this game. And to get a clean sheet and 3 points away from home at a club like that, that's a superb win on Ultimate as well. Really adjusting to life now on Ultimate for sure. Brighton, our next opponents, suffered a 3-1 home defeat. Hopefully we can pour more misery on them in this final game of the episode. Right, pre-match press conference then, ahead of this last game of the episode against Brighton at home. Will your last win have the opposition worried? It's about the result today, for sure. We've had a better start to the season in Brighton, so hopefully we can show that to them. Are you happy with your squad? Not really. We're all in it together, I say. Bit of High School Musical reference there for anyone available. Anyone available? What is that? Anyone that knows? Can you keep this great run going? No, let's not get distracted. I like that answer. Yeah, we're certainly playing very well at the moment. We've had a good start to the season all in all. But, let's not get distracted by what I think about it, Devasio. By the way, I was saying about left backs and looking around the wages that I would expect, so I said it's about 30 grand a week, what sort of people even low down are expecting. As you can see, lots of left backs now come into that category. Yeah. Anyway, Peterborough. No, oh God. I am Peterborough. Just clamped down on my tooth as well. I'm having a nightmare. Brighton. Going to do the Brighton team like this because I had a look and it really hasn't changed that much since last season. McCanio's in goal, that's new. But Lamptey, Dunk, Veltman and Roberts at the back. Gilmore and Casado in the middle. Moose on the right. Trossard on the left. Kozlowski in behind Connolly. It's basically the team that they played against us last season. We are unchanged. So, Brighton in there all red. We've managed to get the better of them last season. Of course, we won that game away from home. I'm feeling we probably beat them. Oh, yeah, we did. We beat them like 5-2. I think it was 5-2 last season at home towards the end of the season. So, we've got their number of recent. But, of course, now we're playing a little bit above ourselves, quite literally. He's offside, surely. It's a great save either way. But yeah, he is offside. I thought he was. My complaining finally paid off about people being offside. But yeah, as you can see, a lot more left backs now available to us. So we'll release Gomez down here. Oh, trying to get a little ball in towards Garner to start with, but it is going to go behind. Connolly does well. That's a lovely ball to find Kozlowski. Gomez, didn't quite do enough, but Zabani is in there and stands strong, and Koulibaly can come away with this now. Koulibaly, lovely ball into Garner. He's en route towards goal, and there's only one outcome when Joseph Garner is on goal like that, and that is 1-0. Lovely, lovely pass, precision play from Koulibaly. And well, Garner gets into that area, powers it into the top corner. His 7th goal of the season already so far, 7-6. Could Garner hit 50 goals in the Premier League? I highly doubt it, but the way he's going at the moment, he's certainly on course to hit big numbers again. Musa moving forward. Connolly, Zabani has come across. He's been beaten this time, and that is a finish. And it's Leandro Trossard outside of the boot. Zabani caught 6s and 7s that time. Didn't quite know what to do. Went to intercept the ball. Was caught short and has left the gap. And as it is Trossard, it's a lovely finish on his right foot. To adjust that quickly and hit it like that is absolutely superb. And it shows his quality. I'm starting to wonder about Tanguy's place in this side, to be perfectly honest. Because unless we maybe go back to what we used to do. I don't even know. Wasn't even talking then. Was just kind of just watching what was happening with you lot. Maybe not necessarily questioning his place in the side. Maybe his position. Because although he does find some very good passes at times, more often than not, I find like his close control and his play in and around that area just isn't good enough. Garner. Oh my god, I thought he was going to run all the way and score. So maybe playing Estrada in the middle and playing Koulibaly out wide. We'll have to maybe wait and see, but I want to give him the benefit of the doubt as Garner should have at least hit the target with that header there. Yeah, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know. He is starting to frustrate me a little bit in that sort of role, just because his touch is pretty poo, to be perfectly honest. But there's the half-time whistle. 1-1 this one. To be fair, Brighton should be winning, really. Zabani has really done us a solid in this game so far. Connolly, unorthodox save from Bentley. I realise the commentary's gone to pot, and I apologise. It's taking a lot of brain power just because of this. Wow. This step up to ultimate, having to concentrate on defending a lot more. Who is that that's just gone mad for the header? It's a bullet header, to be fair. I'm trying to work out what's happened on our side. It's just, well, I'm in control of Estrada. It's Edwards that's gone for it. And whoever that is in the middle there is Kozlowski. He's just got in between the pair of them and absolutely, yeah, bullet header from Kozlowski. Very little you can do about that. Strada. Can he find the ball? He can. Garner is in behind. Joseph Garner. He's found the back of the net again. And he's levelled it. And it's just, if we're going to do anything in any of these games this season, it's going to be because of him. He single-handedly won us the game against Leicester. And he's single-handedly keeping us alive in this game. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning. I thought I'd run that too far, but he managed to just get an edge ahead of the defender. Strike it across roll. Kept it hard and low, so the keeper was always going to have a problem. Veltman can't get there. 2-2 with just over 10 minutes to go. Got away with that one. Oh, it's beautiful play. From back to front. Garner is in behind. And Garner will win it for Peterborough. Come on, you posh. 3-2 it is, and the crowd goes wild, the subs go wild. Am I coming in? Saunders is there with his highlighted dreads. I've kept my cool. I've kept my cool in this one, but the subs are loving it. The fans are on the pitch. The sub keeper is going mental. I thought we'd blown it. I thought Sigurdsson, to be honest, I was going to finesse it, bearing down a goal with Sigurdsson, but then for whatever reason, I thought he was left-footed. So I was like, I don't want to finesse it on his right. Bottled it, and then it's just gone down the other end, but we've managed in 2 passes gone back to front in such quick time. Garner in behind, really good quick play by Sigurdsson. No, Bentley with the save, and there goes the final whistle. Thankfully Bentley kept his concentration to the end. It is a Garner hat-trick that does it for us, but we win. How many times has this man in this series come up chance for us? I'll have to go back through and add up, just add up how many goals he scored for us and how many appearances, but it's outrageous numbers. But Brighton having the better of the game again. I feel like at Ultimate is going to be quite a bit like that. The teams that we play will have the better of the game, but we will come away with wins here and there. But Zeefoik, keep working on your game, lad. Don't worry. I'm just sorry. Gomez is just having a really good session right now. He's a really good spell in the team. But there we go. An unbeaten episode. Started with a manic 3-3 draw. And then 2-0 away at Leicester. And before that, well, we've just seen 3-2. Very dramatic 3-2 win to finish the episode against Brighton. But let's see what's to come in the next episode. Well, I'll start with an away trip to Leeds, who have battered us already in this series. Before then, a game at home to Forest. And then away at the Emirates. That should be tasty. Of course, we've already played away at the Emirates in this series back in the very first season. Didn't go well for us then. I feel like it might not go particularly well for us in this one. Let's have a good quick look at the table. Well, after 6 games, we sit in second. I didn't expect that. 3 wins, 2 draws and a loss. Plenty of goals conceded, but the most scored of any team in the division, I dare say, with 3 points off Newcastle, a point ahead of City and United, 2 ahead of Liverpool. But as you can see, Arsenal there in 7th, Forest in 8th, Leeds bottom at the moment. So, very good start then to life in the Premier League for Peterborough. Can we maintain it though? That is the question, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this one. If you have, pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next one.